And welcome to Sling Paint Gaming, hosted by Recon Specialist TV. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Padre.
And today we're going to be unboxing the Su100 and the Stug out of the World of Tanks Miniatures expansion packs. No time wasted. I'm jumping right in. I want to look at this thing because this is one of my favorite assault tanks ever.
In.
I'm diving in.
The water's fine. Jump right in.
Oh,
it's great.
Already I am wowed by this tank. This thing is
holy crew.
Every bit. Every bit. 6 firepower, 2 survivability, 2 mobility, 3 initiative, but don't worry about that. This thing is 51 packed points with 5 hull. You get the light flank and the assault gun. I mean, wow. That is one heavy hitter.
That is, and the fact that it's got 4 crew.
Yes, 4 crew.
We only need 4 crew because all we need is 4 crew and duct tape. We take over the world.
Exactly. So this is a tank destroyer. This tank gets +1 in cover. So while in cover, it basically has 2 extra defense die every time. It's got the assault guns, which means it can only fire directly in front of it. And it's got the light flank. When this tank is the target of a side shot, you subtract an additional defense die. Oosh. So don't let anyone get to the side or behind you on this guy. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into these upgrades. This is why we're not going to worry about that Initiative 3, folks. All right. What do we got here, Padre?
That is the V2 34M. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you a +2 initiative. So your 3 just became a 5 during the movement phase.
Yep. And
so you're going to hopefully, if you can get your numbers up enough, you're moving first, not last.
Exactly.
Or you're moving a little bit later to see where your enemy's going to be. Maybe you can duck into that clump of trees and just go to town.
Exactly. Here we got Intuition. It's a loader, crew 5 points at the beginning of the shooting phase. Discard an ammo upgrade card to gain 6 initiative for the entire phase. So again, don't have to worry about that 3 initiative. You're going to make up for it in different places all the time.
Now you're a 9.
Exactly. And here we go again. What do we got, Padre?
I believe we have the Lease oil. Now this card you have to discard to use.
Yep.
But once again, you are going to get a +2 during the movement phase. So when you really need to move in an emergency, boom, there it is.
For 1 point only. So quick consumable, get the heck out of Dodge. All right.
Now you're at a 7.
Yeah, for that 1 turn. And this is Damir Nelzrov. I butchered that. Nelzrasov. Yeah, there we go. He is a commander. He gives you concealment. So again, +1 while in cover. And recon, +1 during the movement phase. At the end of the game, immediately after deployment, this tank may make up to 2 moves. And a whopping 9 points for this guy. He is unique.
Yeah.
I mean, already your movement's going through the roof here. You get to move before everyone at the start of, or right after deploying, so you get to see the whole field. Maybe run right into cover, and there you go. You get 3 extra defense dice plus 2 for survivability and whatever it gets for your movement, because you're gonna have to move. This thing ain't.
You've just become super tank.
And there you go. Coated.
So now we've got coated optics.
Yep. How many points?
Okay, guys, I hate to say it, but we're going to give you a +1 initiative.
I mean, again,
there you go.
Losing count of how many initiative we're initially at, but this thing is meant to rush into a spot, sit there, and act like it's moving while it's sitting in cover. I mean, and that's exactly what these assault tanks used to do. They just sit.
Now, one thing I have noticed, Patrick, with all of these upgrade cards in these expansion packs, it would be just fun to use the 5 cards that they give you for a game.
Yeah, so start out with that loadout. I mean, you can, of course, use the cards from the core set. But yeah, the game designers are giving you something to start with, and it's good
Yeah.
to get your feet wet first, and then figure out how to make this tank even better later. Oh, I love the barrels on the side. That's always my.
Oh yeah.
I love the barrels. And somebody did leave a comment in our unboxing video. He's like, "Hey, thanks. I didn't realize on the T-34 that the vents were upside down." Let me try to zoom in here. There we go. Yeah, there's the exhaust. There's the nice little escape hatch in the back. There's the rivets, the grating, and there is the huge cannon that gives you that 6 attack power right out of the gate. So,
You know, but when you look at that tank and this is a 1940s vehicle of
yep,
war. And you just look at it and you could almost see this still being utilized in the 70s and early 80s. The lines are clean. Like it's a crisp design. It's like, you know what? We have a mobile artillery piece and it looks like this, and everybody goes, "Oh, okay, that's pretty cool." It's a
exactly.
good looking vehicle.
I
Good
mean,
looking vehicle.
so I mean, you're gonna have this thing sitting in a certain position, firing away with all of those 6 dice. You don't move. You get the rerolls. You're getting I don't know how much from cover, and so if you want to shoot at this thing, be my guest. But even if all of a sudden
You
you've got
try.
it, yeah,
Actually try.
even if you got it cornered, it can just jack up its initiative real quick with all the upgrades and then just get out of there. Um,
Yep.
Amazing tank for what this game offers.
Yeah, this will not be a quick kill. It's got,
No,
5 points to killing it, and those are gonna be hard fought points to get down on this.
yes,
It's gonna be horrible.
yeah,
You probably will die.
exactly. All right, next up, we've got the Stug G out of the Germans. Uh, Another assault tank. I mean, no reason why I'm doing 2 assault tanks. It's not like it's my favorite tank or anything. Uh, we're gonna look at this tank, but it's got
Right.
it's got the lovely or armor on the sides, the ridiculous cannon. It's got the extra nice little detail. We're gonna get into that detail. Hold on. Let's get into the stat card because again, another assault weapon. And here we go.
Because you can never have enough.
No. And so this is 4 attack power, 2 mobility, 2 survivability, and a 5 initiative. You get your 4 nice little crew down here. Yep. There you go. You get the loader and a radio option. So that's nifty. I
Yeah.
hadn't noticed. Oh yeah, so you get a commander and a radio operator with the Su100 too. So that's nice of them to give you the option, but still limit your
Right.
crew. This one is a whopping 38 points for health, and a lot of the similar stuff with the Su100. You get the tank destroyer, so you get +1 in cover. You get the assault gun. You get the light flank. But again, this thing is a 2 survivability. You're going to sit this thing in cover and automatically jack up its stats. Let's go
Yep.
into the upgrade cards. And now, don't be shocked, people, because I got to playtest this. This is a cannon of a tank. So what do we got here, Padre?
That is the Stug III's 10.5 centimeter cannon. It is great. Gonna
Yeah.
give you a +2 on your firepower.
Yep. And it's high explosive. So you'll
Oh
recognize
yeah.
that. And you discard all hits before assessing damage. Now, you might think that that is hindering, that's a problem. Trust me,
But
with 6 attack dice, it's not.
yeah, that's 6 attack dice, and if you didn't move,
Yeah, you can't re-roll the crits because it's only re-rolling blanks. But still, chances are your odds of hits coming up are twice the amount of
pretty darn
crits.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing. You can use your hits to cancel their dice. All right, next up is Eagle Eye. Yeah, a little bit more bang for your buck here. You get When shooting, this tank may roll one less attack die, then modify a hit to a crit. So again, this is going to let you roll 5 dice instead of 6, modify one of those hits to a crit, and then the dice are going to cancel each other out or what have you, and then you're going to have to remove all your hits, but this makes it to where crits are going to be going through all the time. And it's going to just add a little extra punch to that Stug. It's going to make it a nice modification for you to take. Only 5 points, and it's a basic crew commander.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
I mean, because, again, it's basic. You can use it on any tank. And that way, if you have a tank that has plenty of attack power, like the Su100, and you don't mind shooting with 5 attack and you want that crit to go through, there you go. You have that card in your arsenal. And now it's Bernold Nook out of the Germans, a 2-point card. So he's got what's called Safe Stowage. You are +1 during the shooting phase. Discard to cancel an ammo damage critical card, which those can be pretty devastating. And also repair.
That's a save your bacon card right there.
Yeah, so this guy's only 2 points, and he will let you make an attempt to repair an additional critical card each turn. And again, that I think is helpful because you will have crits stack on your card, or on your tank rather. All right.
Yep.
And this is another card we've already seen, the fill tanks with CO2.
Which is great.
Which
is absolutely great. You know, you discard to use it, and pretty much, yeah, I'm just going to cancel that lucky hit. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So,
you
the shot.
Going to give me 2 damage? No, I'm not taking 2 damage on that.
Yep, the shots, it hits the tank, and all of a sudden, it either hits the CO2 or they pop the CO2, and bam, issue resolved. Okay, now, this is one of the cards that is going to be sought after, especially when you're using an assault type tank, rather. Designated target. Are you able to read that one, Padre?
Yeah, I can read that one. Designated target. When shooting, the defending tank does not gain the cover bonus if it has already shot in this phase or has a movement token.
Yeah, for 5 points.
5 points.
So I already did say with the Su100, don't worry about its initiative 3. Now, if you took this and put it on him, you really don't have to worry about its initiative because you don't want to move. You wait for your opponent to move, and then they don't get the bonus of cover.
Right, and you just blast them.
Yep, so it's 1 less dice for them. You haven't moved because, of course, you're an assault gun, so that's less defense die that they get to use. And bada bing, bada boom. And there you go.
Well, you know what, Patrick, with the 4 tanks that have come out in this, we're going to have to hack that up. With the 4 tanks that have come out with all of these expansion packs, that's giving us 20 new cards to play with. And it's just going to do wonderful things all around for adding to the base game. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And I mean, when you look at the model right now, it's just pretty. Pretty.
Look at that. Even with the extra added armor on the side, this thing was privy to just taking shots once it was spotted. It could easily.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't serious armor on the sides, but it was just a little extra.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. When you see the armor, it's not, oh, cool, it can take shots. No, that armor is only so thick. It can only stop certain types of ammo of a certain size or type, and then that was it. If all of a sudden you came up against a Tiger tank, that armor absolutely meant bubkiss. I mean, it wouldn't come up against a Tiger tank for World War II purposes, but guess what? In World of Tanks, you can have a Stug shoot at a Tiger and vice versa. So yeah, lots of little pop outs. You got the nice little details in the back here, because I believe those are extra wheels for when it would, of course, break down. You could just swap them out. And there's the cannon. Very short, but trust me, effective.
But powerful.
Yeah, wasn't truly accurate in its heyday, but once it hit, it clobbered.
Yeah, it rung the bell very effectively.
Yeah, such an amazing tank. And that was it for it. Like, it doesn't have anything else besides this nice little turret, or not turret, but cannon on it, because that's all it was meant to do. Just sit back, just like the Su100. If by some chance you did spot it or get close to it, I mean, it could be devastating for that tank, but
Yeah.
trust me, most of the time nothing got close to it. It was dead before it reached it.
Yeah, we're done here.
I mean, there you have it. There are these two tanks right here. Excellent addition to any list, especially if you're not excellent at moving, or high initiative isn't your game. You just want to sit back and plunk away, and guess what? These are the tanks that can easily do it, and push through as much damage as you want. So, anything else to add, Padre?
I honestly don't think so. I think these 4 tanks, with the addition of our original tanks in the core set, this is great. I'm looking forward to next month when, oddly enough,
Yep.
we get 4 more tanks.
Yep, we're going to see the Panzer, the Stuart, the T-34, and also the Cromwell. And you're like, wait, but those came in my core packs. It's like, yes, but the expansions come with some of those extra crew cards or extra upgrades that didn't come in your core pack. And it's just going to make that tank specifically a little bit more powerful, or activate or move a little bit differently.
Yep. So just smile and take the goodness.
Exactly. All right, that's it for today. Go to Gale Force Nine's webpage. You can order them there, or go to your local gaming store, have them order and have it ship it there. These tanks are ready to go right out of the box, pre-primed, pre-painted. And there you go. World of Tanks. You can go to the go to the game, get your free code with every pack. Gives you consumables, gives you upgrades, gives you different little tidbits for the video game itself. Yeah. I mean, thank you guys for watching. Please click the like and subscribe and share button below to help build the channel. And have a good afternoon, or a good morning, or a good weekend there.
See ya.
Thank you again for watching our video. Please click on the like, subscribe, and share button below to help build the channel. Thank you to all of our Patreon members. Your devotion to us, it's driving us to do more content all the time, and we're going to keep bringing you as much as possible. If you want to join any of our social media accounts, you can see them above, and in the description below are the links to each of them. You can join our Discord, our 2 Facebook channels, our 2 YouTube channels. We go live on Twitch Saturdays and Sunday nights, and you can also go over to our recontokens.com webpage, where you can buy all the latest and greatest tokens for all of your favorite games. And if you don't see them there, go ahead and email us at recontokens@gmail.com, and we can build a custom token, or we can even incorporate your logo into the token, and you can play with them, use them as any type of marker. So thank you again, and have a good day.